The world is a treasure trove of wonders, begging to be explored. If you crave adventure like we do, brace yourself for the most heart-stopping spots on Earth. Their breathtaking beauty, paired with nature's raw power, is a testament to something greater than ourselves. While it may scare some, for us, it's an invitation to an unforgettable adventure. Take a peek at the world's most dangerous locales and start plotting your next escapade. It's bound to be the journey of a lifetime.
Number 10. Death Valley. Death Valley. The name alone sounds like a death wish. No need to guess how deadly it is. This place is as treacherous as it gets, sitting at the lowest point in North America, wedged between Nevada and California. Death Valley holds its title as one of the world's most dangerous places. Also known as the land of extremes, Death Valley serves up a hellish mix of scorching drought and frozen peaks. This deadly contrast only adds to its twisted beauty. There's a pro tip. You ain't tough enough to take on Death Valley's heat without serious gear. Drench yourself in water, or you'll end up a crispy critter. Stick to air-conditioned spots or face the furnace. The wildest part, the Badwater Basin, a jaw-dropping white landscape that fools tourists into thinking it's snow. Spoiler alert, it's just salt. Rain washes minerals from the rocks, creating temporary lakes that leave behind a salty dreamscape when they evaporate. Despite its name, life fights back in Death Valley. Fish swim here, and come spring, the valley bursts into vibrant life. There's so much to see, you'll need ages to soak it all in. Number 9. Volcano tours in Hawaii, USA. You've heard about Hawaii's stunning islands and beaches, but this paradise packs more than just postcard views. Did you know Hawaii hosts volcano tours? Yep, it's home to the colossal Mauna Loa, the world's largest volcano, erupting since 1983, and Mount Kilauea, one of the last active volcanoes. These tours offer a front row seat to Mother Nature's fiery show. Nowhere else can you get this close to such raw power. Hop on a boat at Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, and you'll glide past rivers of molten lava and witness lava waterfalls and mind-blowing geological formations. But don't let the beauty fool you. This place is deadly. Over the years, it's claimed several lives due to thick lava haze and falling rocks, making it as terrifying as it is mesmerizing. Despite the danger, it's an adrenaline junkie's dream. Take the plunge, and you'll have the adventure of a lifetime. Number 8. Snake Island, Brazil. Remember that kid in school who was all about snakes, drawing them, watching snake cartoons, glued to Man vs. Wild just for the snakes? For me, that was my brother. And if you're still reading, you're probably into snakes too. So maybe that snake-obsessed kid was actually you. Well, guess what? There's a place that's like a snake paradise, Snake Island in Brazil, about 90 miles from Sao Paulo. This island has more snakes than anywhere else in the world. They say there are 5 snakes per square meter, all ready to bite. These snakes are so venomous they can melt human flesh. Yep, Snake Island is one of the most dangerous places ever. Gives you chills, right? The star here is the golden lancehead viper, found only on Snake Island. Because lancehead venom is a hot item on the black market, and because visiting the island is basically asking for death, the Brazilian government has banned anyone from going there. Number 7. Lake Natron, Tanzania. Nature loves to pull fast ones, and here's a wild one for you. There's a lake in Tanzania that turns animals and birds to stone if they touch its surface. This crimson-colored lake is deadly due to its alkaline nature. The Mountain of God plays a role in this, being the only active volcano that emits nitrocarbonatites, a rare component. The surrounding hills also add to the lake's alkalinity, giving off sodium carbonate, which the ancient Egyptians used for mummification. While the lake petrifies birds and animals, it's a paradise for flamingos. With a pH of around 10.5, this caustic lake burns any creature not adapted to it, making it one of the world's most dangerous places. Number 6. Oymyakon, Siberia. Oymyakon is a village in Siberia that's the coldest spot on Earth. This place is so damn cold, even your eyelashes and saliva freeze up, with temperatures plunging to a brain-numbing -62 degrees Celsius. Despite the brutal winters, 500 hardcore locals tough it out every year with some clever tricks to survive. The village has just one shop and one school, which shuts down when it gets even colder. While it might not be the absolute most dangerous, it's definitely a risky place for anyone not used to such extreme conditions. Visiting Oymyakon takes serious guts and killer endurance. Number 5. Danakil Desert,
Ethiopia. Visit the Danakil Desert, and you'll feel like you've stepped into a sci-fi movie. Known as the Gateway to Hell, this place is the most alien landscape on Earth. It's the hottest, lowest, and driest place in the world, with volcanoes spewing lava and hydrothermal fields showing off an array of colors that will blow your mind. Getting there means a rough, dusty ride past volcanoes, belching toxic gases. Located at the northern end of the Great Rift Valley, this desert is covered in around 10 million tons of salt and is a magnet for scientists studying its unique terrain. Despite its stench and harsh conditions, people from all over the world visit to witness its otherworldly beauty. Number 4. Skeleton Coast, Namibia. True to its name, the Skeleton Coast is littered with bones and feels like the end of the earth. But whose skeletons are we talking about? The coast is strewn with the bones of whales that perished there. Locals in northeastern Namibia even use these bones to build their huts. But that's not all. Thick fog and unpredictable ocean currents have stranded many ships over time. The sailors who made it to shore often died of thirst, marking this as one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Despite its hostility, the Skeleton Coast is home to a variety of animals, including hyenas, jackals, rhinos, and elephants. Number 3. Mount Washington, USA. Why is Mount Washington on the list of the most dangerous places in the world? Well, it has been noted for having extreme weather conditions, including the highest wind velocities in the world, with speeds as high as 203 miles per hour. The expedition to Mount Washington is beyond your imagination because the temperature is not so stable and drops to a freezing point of minus 40 degrees, enough to also numb your body and brain. The seasoned hikers, who have done many expeditions over mountains, even they have been pushed several miles away from their hiking trails by the strong winds, making their safe return a problematic task. Number 2. Gates of Hell, Turkmenistan. Have you ever wondered what hell might look like? Probably quite a few times. Though sometimes hell is a feeling, this time it's about a real place. Believe it or not, there's a genuine hell right here on Earth, and you can actually visit it. And no, I'm not talking about your office. Known as the Gates of Hell in Turkmenistan, this man-made hell is a 230-foot wide hole that has been burning for 50 years straight, with no solution in sight to put out the fire. It all started with an accident. A drilling rig accidentally punctured a natural gas cavern, leading to a ground collapse and the formation of a massive hole. This hole began spewing out toxic gases. To prevent a major catastrophe, the decision was made to set the hole on fire, with the expectation that it would burn out in a day or two. But that was far from reality. The fire has been burning for the last 50 years. The village near this fiery crater has oddly become a popular camping site for visitors. Despite its ominous name, people from all corners of the globe flock here to witness this blazing spectacle firsthand. However, this continuous fire contributes to global warming, emphasizing the need to extinguish it. We must protect our environment to prevent any real hellish scenarios where the devil himself might be waiting for us. Number 1. North Sentinel Island, Andamans. The world's population is in the millions, so it's hard to believe there's still a place untouched by humans. But it's true. North Sentinel Island, part of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, remains unexplored. You might wonder why, being in Indian territory, it's still undiscovered. The answer lies with the Sentinelese people, who live there in voluntary isolation, shunning all contact with outsiders. Estimates suggest there are about 150 inhabitants. But this can't be confirmed as no one, not even researchers, is permitted to enter the island. Protected by the Protection of Tribes Act, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, authorities have banned all access to the island. Visitors cannot come within 5 nautical miles of it. The Sentinelese people have lived in isolation for so long that they have no immunity to diseases from the outside world. It's interesting to note that these islanders are unaware of COVID-19, which is a blessing in itself. They've made it abundantly clear they want no part in the outside world and should be left alone.